Hey, I'm trying to get my broadcast, trying to get my computer to work properly. For some weird reason, I think my CPU is broken. My frame rate won't get higher. I should really lower the background because I was testing it out, trying to see if it worked. But for some weird reason, my computer won't won't let me won't let me stream properly. Like if you can see, I have everything set up properly, but it just not picking up the background anything. it's not it's not even picking up the proper screen. I mean, it probably is. It's just not working on my end. So, oh shoot, I forgot to plug up my controller. It's not properly working on my end, so I am really trying to figure out what I can do to get it to work. But the thing is, on my end, it only is showing me like seven, like what is it, 794 or something? Seven, what is it, 7668p? So it doesn't really allow me to really do anything. Like, why can't I get to my page? Does this update and not let me go to my own page to see if I'm signed in, right? I'm signed in properly. Oh, stuff has changed. I not only was able to view my own page on my synth game, but it's not letting me do that right now. So I'm trying to see if I am able to, if my, well, basically if my screen is set up, allow me to view my page. Huh. What? It's showing up, but it's not showing up on mine. Oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, okay, so it's showing up, but it's not. Okay, it's not working properly on my end. So what's look like it happening is something wrong with my system code. I've been trying to update it and stuff, but it won't let me do anything. Um, so these are the things I've been working on while my computer has been acting up. I can't really do too much because it's not pulling in the frame rates or anything. So I'm gonna try to see if I can play. Let's see. This is my Gig Guardian deck I've been working on since it came out, and it's most of the codes are incorrectly, except few of the cards not working properly. So let's see if I can do this. Oh, the frame rate is so low. This is what happened on other games. See, the thing is about this game, it doesn't need too much frame rate, but it needs some. Look how slow it is. Okay, that. Continue. Sorry. Okay, here's I want show you the problem. Uh, you can say you can see any of the cards. This is the setup I have. You can see any of the gate guardian cards to the or to the graveyard to summon. I like to send Gerard Gumbo. So can't mess up with damage in this one. I sometimes when I'll test out, I'll accidentally see the field cell. No, you want the field cell on the field. To use effect. It doesn't have an effect on the graveyard. So while I was testing out, I realized something. You really don't need any of the other cards to run Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian actually have pretty much enough cards to. You pretty much have enough cards to play and do to actually get out at least one Gate Guardian, but you can consistently get out two Gate Guardians with the right setup. Also, this is funny. This card says spells and trap. These are set as continuous spells and trap, so I can do this. I can set them, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I can set them and it still work. Let's see. Reveal, Gate Guardian, combine, add you. Now look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have all 6 in my hand. And on the graveyard, right? I have yet to use anything else. I just use Magician Show and Heavy Tank, Library Heavy Tank, to get everything in my hand in my graveyard at where I need. So right now, if everything will work smoothly, I will be able to summon 2 Gate Guardians. But watch. It doesn't let me select from the rating. So also I messed up. I should have sent them off first. But yeah. I should I have what's found in the grave here. I have cross sheet. And if you special summon a fusion monster, you can summon level 4 lower monster. So if I have level 4 lower monster in my graveyard with summon, and guess what? That's what this counts for level 4 lower. So if you have cross sheet and any other, you basically just summon this card right back out. But yeah, I have, yeah, I mean, this is another thing that should have been working. I don't think this should be working. See, this on it, like, if you read it, sorry, okay, sorry. One card in the field is correct. Yeah, you probably one card in the field is correct. But, just to get that in the graveyard. Oh look, I got it right back in my hand. Yeah, you really do not need any cards to run Gate Guardian. You can basically run it almost pure. You just need Magician Soul and stuff. Because, like, I have yet to have a bad hand with Gate Guardian. I just see, like, I like look at my graveyard. I have 2 pieces in the graveyard. I have 1 in my hand. So I should be able to summon another Gate Guardian fine, right? But it's not letting me. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been on. I've been trying to fix my computer for so long. So I've been hoping that stuff to work out and start up and get things going this month, but medical reasons, I can't do too much. I can't do too much until stuff get taken care of out of my control. So they told me everything should be complete this. They say it was gonna be completed by this month, but now they're telling me it could be another month or two, and yeah. But yeah, this is my gate garden deck. I have two Sakagen, two Kaisergen, and two Suijin. I have three elaborate tanks because why not? It's my only normal summon, right? And three Shadow Ghoul. I have Magician Soul with Chaos, Illusion of Chaos, because this card serves this card. And if I end up with two, and I end up with a Sacred Sword, I can banish it to draw cards. So I have basically the Foolish Berry and Foolish Berry Goods, and the reason for that is, you can send, if it was working properly, Foolish Berry, you can send any of them to the graveyard and still work. Foolish Berry Goods is basically to get these two spells in the graveyard, or spells and traps. You don't want to send this, so you send any of these. And the reason I have everything I test out, again, this card searches this card, you send this card, you summon this, you send Kaisergen off Magician Soul, you summon Magician Soul, you do not send it to the graveyard, you summon Magician Soul, because you have, if you can get him, or after you use this effect, if you can get another one, or if you have another one in hand, you can send the one on the field to draw two, then you can set another one. Gate Guardian, really, all that Gate Guardian needed is Magician Soul and Illusion of Chaos. You don't really need any other cards. This is all you need. Like, I've seen people who play Elemental Hero Prisma and stuff. While I was testing out earlier, I realized, because at the time I was running, where is he? 3 Keeper of Magic, Dragon Magic, and I realized you don't need it. You don't really need it. Because it sends your stuff to the graveyard, right? Well, you already have ways to get in the graveyard. You can use these cards to send the graveyard. You can activate it on field effect, destroy even one of your cards, like I did earlier, and you can get in the graveyard. Like, multiple times I ended up not needing Keeper or Dragon Master or Prisma. Like, when I was testing out. Like, you can, okay, this is another setup I was going to try. I was going to try the Thunder King setup, or Thunder the Dragon setup. And I was going to basically drop these down to 1, remove this whole package, drop everything down to 1. These 3 to 1, Labyrinth Tank and Shadow Ghoul to 2. And probably drop this down to, probably keep it, just drop these. Basically, the whole setup would have just been drawing cards milling. I would have done this setup because I realized that while I was running Keeper on Magic, get Fusion deployment or Fusion Conscription. Get Fusion Conscription to my hand. I also had these at 3. Realize you don't need this at 3. You just 2 and 2 is fine. Sacred Swords at 3 is fine because the majority of the cards in this deck, except Magician Soul, is level 7. And Shadow Ghoul is level 5. And you're not really even holding on to Shadow Ghoul. You send that to the graveyard to get Fusion. So you don't need a whole shadow. You don't, and basically you only have two cards that's not level 7. So my idea was to go with Blood Dragon and the Pinkertop. Pinkertop is level 7. So it's another card you can get rid of to summon. So it's basically like if you on first turn and you pull a Secret Sword of Pinkertop, you can just get rid of Pinkertop. So let's look at other level 7s. I'm surprised it worked because I literally have been trying for weeks to get this to work. Level 7 special summon. Oh. Effect monster. So let's see. Like I said, Pinkertop, you can summon Pinkertop. You can go with Castera, but yeah, Castera could end up being screwing you over too. So, oh yeah, you can do a red eye setup too. I forgot red eye level stuff. So you can do a red eye setup as well. There's more protection. If you point there, I think there's a guide to field nerd that special summon stuff if you have control of monsters. You can use the Neo Zero. It's a level 7. You summon it. If you can add polymerization. You can again. If you go with you have multiple cards that can work with this. You have no cards in hand. Huh. Like the special summon stuff. Yeah, but there are cards. Let's see, if you control. Hey, you can use tanking. Oh, this one I was also gonna try out. But I have this in my Cyber deck I was trying. Castera. If you control no, yeah, this is the one I'm thinking. If you control no monsters, you can switch. Or if you control monsters, you know something. Yeah, know something about her. That's not the one I was thinking of. It's probably another level. Control no monsters. Special stuff in the target hand. Okay, the Legal Knight seems good. Like I said, you can basically. You can do a adventure setup. I don't think this one's special summon stuff. Yeah, no, that's one that's special. You can use Castera, but like I said, they've been kicked down to 1. And I don't like. I really don't like the Castera deck. It's just too toxic. It's a deck that basically tell your opponent they have no zones to play. That's not fun. The Castera extra deck of monsters should only work once per turn, and you can only have you can only block off 2 zones per monster. They should have the extra deck monsters should be basically broken down to. I mean, you can have the extra deck monsters should be a total of maybe 4. Basically, their effects will be able to lock you out one in back row and one monster zone and 1 back row. That's it. You shouldn't be able to lock down 2 zones and 2 in a random zone and end up getting 3 monsters on the field. Because this is weird. You can get 3 of them of their extra deck monsters on the field, and in 1 turn, you can block off 6 zones, and then the next turn, you can block off the other 4 zones. So yeah, it's incredible toxic deck. It's not a good deck. It's like the Wiz Runic card. Basically, is a male deck. Why? making the game unfun. But yeah, there's other ways to do it. Yeah, but only you can go with a. I'm surprised it's not actually a warrior card, but you can go with a fiend setup. Legal Knight, get out of the graveyard. Basically, I think there's a ways you can draw cards. Because it's level 7, after you do our second setup, you can just send it with Sacred Sword to do some more draws. And you don't even need to. Don't really even need to special summon. I mean, you don't even need a normal summon for it. It's special summon itself. If you control no monsters, this could be your first play. And like I said, none of the other cards you need have a restriction where you cannot do anything without a monster on the field. Like this can special summon itself. This just send it to the graveyard. This normal summon tribute thing, so this is your only normal summon. So you could run a legal Knight setup if you feel like you can get more. If you can basically set up a draw engine with this, you can basically go legal Knight for the adventure setup and try to mill that. Because that, again, level 7, this whole deck just revolves around level 7 as much as possible. While, having this is just a searcher and a protection in the field in the graveyard. This is basically get charging in the graveyard. Now, you could drop this down to 1, but I found that you don't want more than one of this card. You can go 2. You can go 2 if you really want to. But you can drop this down to 1. You can go to these. You can basically, at most, I would say the cards that I have at 1 or 2 in the deck, you don't want them higher than 2. You want this and you want this. These are fine. Because if you pull out 3 of these, you can still get all 3. If you pull, you want to at least pull 1 of this card. Because if you have, basically you have Sacred Sword in your hand, this card, and wait, is this one? Yeah, Sacred Sword in your hand, this card, and another card. You can even describe one of your cards. So even if you say find a way to special summon that Gate Guardian, you can destroy that Gate Guardian, send it in the graveyard. Get this card in the graveyard, use an effect because it's not each. You can use both effects in one turn. So you can send this to the graveyard, get this in the graveyard, and then get it. Now, just by that one effect, you have two of the monsters you need. One in the graveyard, one on the field, or one in the graveyard. And I think one is this in your hand or place it. Yeah, to your hand. So you have 2 of them by just destroying your own monster yourself. So you don't really need any other cards. Like this is, from what I can tell, this is all you really need. But yeah, you have multiple ways to play with Gate Guardian. You don't actually need other cards to actually fill it out. There might be more support that just focus on it. Again, like I said, I was using a red ass setup. You can do the same thing. I have to balance this. What am I missing? Oh, I went to Wall Shadow. I'm missing Wall Shadow, and I am missing. Oh yeah, I remember now why this is. This is just to get a second Red Eye Fusion because I just found a neat trick with Red Eye Fusion. With Red Eye Fusion, you set this. You summon Red Eye Fusion. You can summon two common media dragons, one on your turn and one on your opponent's turn. Burn them for a lot. You can send. Here's the funny. You can send this card and this card as materials to summon him. So if you have Red Eye Fusion, Spirit Red Eyes, and this card, these three cards, you can summon one on your turn, send a Red Eyes to the graveyard, burn them. Burn for 12. On the next turn, you summon, you activate this card and this card together. Doesn't really matter the order, but you summon so you play so you burn them for for 3,500. Then you summon another one, and because it was summoned, you summon the Red Eyes to the graveyard. And burn for the it can end up if you have this with where is it? Do I have it in here? In front of Fire Blast. I think I did it without using Inferno Fire, right? But if you have Inferno Fire Blast, you can basically basically have used Inferno Fire Blast to destroy their card. The reason I have this in the deck is because I backroll decks, like certain kind of backroll decks can turn off your cards, and this basically like, hey, you want to run a backroll deck to turn off my cards? How about no? And I just destroy all your backroll. Cool. Because that was annoying. Without testing this out, and they caught the card, the backroll deck card, actually destroyed my setup. I'm missing something. The field fell. Right? Oh, shadow. Yeah. Why don't I have the field fell? Also, I wonder if this card works with this card. Because it said equip only to a elaborate wall. Does it? I don't mean it should equip, but the way it worded it, this does say his name Lava Wall, but it's Lava Wall Shadow. So, okay, now. Dragon. When I was testing it, I was just, organizing my hand. That's why I didn't notice I didn't have to, spell card. But then I feel spell. So, let's look at this. Two. This was mine. Oh, I can't summon this. I took that out. Yeah, I did. Double check. Yeah, I took Archino, so I can't summon him. Oh, I don't have a warrior here. No, I do. That's why I had it. It just said a war. So basically, if you are able to get this out, you can just add Poly. It's because you need a Red Eye monster and a warrior. And most of these cards count Red Eye when it's on the field. Or if it's some Red Eyes. They say Red Eye, White Dragon. I think this one counts as Red Eye. They become Red Eye monster while on the field. So basically, you summon it from the graveyard or summon it by its effect or whatever, you can get this out. You can get out Slash Dragon by using the needles. That. So it's basically it's more or less a burn set. I need. Who am I missing? Yeah, I guess we'll turn outside. Alright. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing somebody. Wall Shadow. No, not. Oh no. Can't think of the name. The one that I can send to the graveyard to add. Wait, I'm sorry. Why am I not being able to find that one? Shadow Ghoul. Okay, that's why. Oop, that's why. Okay, now I gotta balance this. Oh, they had to rush to Shadow Ghoul. Wait. No, the other card doesn't work. Okay, now let me think. The special summon. This. Oh yeah, and this is another thing. Um, if you special summon this card, the it become a level 7, right? Yeah, it become a level 7. So you can even use it with Sacred Sword. So special summons. I try to keep the normal summon down. Okay, I'm slightly over what I want. I could drop them down to 1, but that's kind of risky. I could drop Sewage and Conjuring Suicune down to 1. I could do that. I could drop these down to 1. But they also get Sewage and yeah. This is a weird tech card. It basically if you have it's limited, but if you have Red Eye Fuse in the graveyard, it's just basically you can summon 2 out and completely destroy your opponent. And I think this have to send a Red Eye. You can send one Red Eye monster. So basically you can send this card to do 1,000. You can send regular Red Eye Black Dragon to do 12. You can send this one to do 14. It you just need a red. You could send this, but it doesn't do that much. It's on a like it's so low. But basically, you just need a regular. You just need Red Eye Fusion and this card. So I'm trying. I want to add get Red Eye Fusion up more, but I also want to put an engine in here to get to Red Eye Fusion. So it's kind of iffy on which one. But yeah, I was working on this. I working on Ninja Deck, trying to get my Blue Eyes Dragon deck. This is my Cyber setup I started with, and I realized this card could summon. I still need to. I'm trying not to add the math mix, cause yeah, that engine is just so obvious. So I was able to remember this setup because I use it very frequently, so this was hard to put back together. but yeah, it's so weird. This is the actually I think this is a turn one kill setup for yeah for Black. Basically, I can show you how it works. I can show how this one works. You need these 3 cards in hand. So doesn't matter the other cards, they're just there to get. Oh, and a firm fiber. Yeah. So basically, this is how it works. You need 3 cards in hand. It doesn't matter. Why it's so slow? It doesn't matter. You never let a card. You don't summon anything. You just use Red Eye Fusion. Like you, so you can send him and to the graveyard. Summon you. Use Red Eye Fusion. Use Near Black Comet Dragon effect to send anybody. Yeah, this is the deck I had this in. You can send any of them to the graveyard to burn. But you want to maximize the burn, so it doesn't matter. You can send any of these. Then Red Eyes. Activate in front of Fire Blast. Look how low they are already. Now I have 2 ways to do the. Also, you can't summon, so you can set. But I have 2 ways of doing it. I can summon him from the grave. I can show you both ways. I can summon him from this card from the graveyard and burn, or I can just use his effect to summon another one. So next turn. Oh, it's so slow. So activate him. Summon you. We're going to show you that next time. Because they will summon, activate their effect. Dead. Or I could do it other way. Go back from the start. Same thing. Just use Red Eye Fusion. This is why I want to get Red Eye Fusion up to saying you and you. I want Red Eye Fusion to be up to 3, but I get the feeling Red Eye Fusion might, yeah, they might actually finally take out. Or down to 2 or 1. Activate, Fire Blast, start to you. And because I used summon already. I'm going to use this card. Target Red Eye Fusion. So then another one. I send the exact same cars. So if you send a, if you have the proper setup and you don't uh, you can basically burn it down. I didn't do it properly. I messed up somewhere. But yeah, I messed up somewhere. But yeah, there's a way basically. I have to remember how I did it. But there's a way to basically you can burn them for other life, all they life point. I might, you know, I just noticed that. Where? Oh, I have three in here already. What? Am I missing that? But yeah, three red eye fusions. Let me check that. Three red eye fusion, three for the fire blast, and basically it doesn't matter as long as you have two two um two Black Meteor Dragon and two red eye souls in your extra in your deck, you can it you just want one of them. Do I need this? Not really. I'm not summoning regular red eye. But yeah, I when this card came out, I'm like, oh, that's an interesting card. I can use that. Red eye. That was my first instinct. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, is that a red eye burn deck? Basically, you draw two of these, you can burn. You draw, you can do the same setup. You just need red eye fusion and one or two Inferno Fireblast. It doesn't matter. You need you can end up with all spells. You can end up with red eye fusion, one, two Inferno Fireblast, and this card in your hand. You just need one in your hand, one Inferno Fireblast, and one red eye. And I think there's a way for what is the card? Is it? Let's go grab it at one. Yeah, I should have that at three. Why didn't I think about that until now? Two cards. Yeah. So whatever you don't open up with, you can. You just want to be able to get to it. I prefer the draw setup, but it's limited to just once per turn. So, so if you open up with these cards, one ray of fusion, you can get to. Um, does this add? I was talking. No. Yeah, yeah. If wait, I didn't think about that. That's why I have that card. So you can send to the graveyard and get two cards. Yeah, that's why. But I don't know. I gotta figure out what other cards work with this. But the basically when this card came out, I thought back to this card, and I'm like, wow, you can actually kill somebody in one turn if you have the right setup. If you summon one, um, do I need this anymore? Actually, yeah, because if I pull it with any of my red cards, I can still get them out. That's why I have the power here. But the whole point of the setup is red eye fusion, send one, set one of these two cards down, then use another red eye fusion to summon another one, then use either this card to summon. Yeah, this is also another card. You get this in the graveyard. You just have to sacrifice one of your red eyes. It was a weird setup where I did it kind of Light Earth Warriors. There's a new card that I am looking at. What was the name of it? The VS? It's a new card. Is it unscripted? It might still be unscripted. Yeah. Let me just drop this card, not this card in particular, but this set of cards can actually work in this deck. All of them, some of them. But yeah, when I saw this, I was looking at these cards. I was looking at this card and Burger. Having Burger. I don't know how to say it. But these two cards. Because with the new card that was just added in, I don't see it yet, but it's some kind like Sacrifice Soul or Break of Your Soul or something. You can basically reveal a Earth. It's still not programmed in. I don't see it yet. But you can reveal any Earth monster to special summon. You can special summon this card. Or this card. It doesn't matter. Basically, it'll be used for this. But I thought it was I guess they only have one word. I thought it two. Basically, you can, if you set up, you can get a Beast Warrior out for hire. That's the one I was thinking of. Beast. You can get Beast Warrior out for hire. You can get Warrior out for you can use a Fire Warrior, or you can just use an Earth deck like Verticil, and not you. Wait, who am I thinking of? No, this one. Sorry, that's why I was like so confused. You can get this out for Verticil, since they only require Earth Warriors or Earth monsters. You can summon this out for Verticil and get another Earth monster, even though it's a dragon, and you revealed a Earth monster in hand, and this has become unaffected. So, yeah, it's basically with the new card. This you can do a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying. Like people like, oh, the new card is fine. I'm like, no, that new card is really good because it's basically. You have the setup. If I have an Earth monster in my hand, I reveal it and I can summon any one of them from my deck. So I just have two. I can basically, if I work this around, I can just have two of these. Even if I pull one, I can just summon the other. Yeah, like some of the other by revealing another monster for my deck. So anyway, uh, yeah, I was surprised that this actually works because it doesn't show up on mine. So like if I try to play paladins or anything else right now, it won't. It just won't show up, and my frame will be down to basically 1 frame a second or whatever. So that's why I haven't been able to stream. I've been trying to get my stuff fixed, but it things doesn't. It's not. It just takes. They're taking so long to take care of all my business, so I'm able to. Anyway, um, hopefully I'm able to get my computer fixed or get a new one and get it up. Get a new one or build my own or whatever I can when everything take care. I'm just hoping I everything get approved and I am able to get stuff fixed. For right now, I I'm just trying to you know just trying to stay healthy until I am able to. Wow, so many frame drops. Yeah, because it's so slow. I'm just trying to stay healthy and take care of my bills. But yeah. Anyway, see ya.